You can do it! Further adventures in Japan!
Hello, all you wonderful people. You know, recently I learned what to do during an earthquake. But you know, in Japan, when an earthquake strikes, what comes next? Tsunami, that's right! Wow, you guys are paying attention out there! I have no idea what to do in a tsunami. I didn't know what to do during an earthquake. I learned that, you know, cover your head, protect yourself, get out of there, make sure you have a plan. I learned that from that whole earthquake prevention place. But now, I want to learn what to do during a tsunami. So I came out to the tsunami storm surge prevention place. So come on, let's go. Let's learn about some safety stuff because you don't want to be swept away in a water world, kids. Kevin Costner is not a nice guy. He breathes through his ears. He's got guilt. The second I walked in there, I was greeted and asked to watch a video that explained how Osaka was reclaimed from the sea and how the resulting storms over the years had caused havoc due to its low-lying nature. Though now they're more prepared for storms, there's still the looming threat of an earthquake triggering a tsunami, which you might know as a tidal wave. After an earthquake, a tsunami can hit within an hour. And that's crazy to think of because you could be sitting in your house and then all of a sudden, boom, there's a tsunami. What do? I don't know. Your house can be taken away by the sea. And I never even thought of this. This is my actual reaction, realizing this for the first time. It was also a good reminder of what to do during an earthquake and what to do right afterwards. If you're in a house, get under a table, get out of there. If you're outside fishing, I guess, go up to the highest point that you can. And if you're underground area, get out of there as fast as possible. Now, between you and me, I could go into detail about how tsunamis are formed, or I could point out something that's pretty interesting that I've never heard of before.
What if roads and infrastructure are destroyed by liquefaction?
Liquefaction? What the heck is liquefaction? Liquefaction is when the ground absorbs so much water that it causes the ground itself to lose its holding properties. For example, it causes buildings to sink and crumble, losing the support that they once had. And if you learned something new there, please leave a like. After the video was over, I was introduced to the center's always shocked mascot. I started to tour the center. As stated in the video, a lot of Osaka is below sea level, and this being a port town, that's a bit of an issue. They had this large set where you could see into a second-story window, and with a press of a button, you could see how the first floor of the building would disappear. And in 1961, it got as high as the window on the second story. They showcased some pictures and some dioramas of how the city looked and has weathered through some natural disasters, and for some reason, they allowed me to do this. They said they could close the storm drain. All right. Protected. Stopping the storm. I did this very slow. Come on, close. Close the gates. Asked how long it would take someone like this guy to close the door. He said he'd just press a button. I feel like an idiot. And after that incredible feat of strength, I was shown a model of one of 3 mechanisms that actually protects Osaka from tsunamis. And of course, I was shown how they actually prepare the area that a tsunami might come through. Now, in the 1800s, they didn't know that tsunamis would actually form after an earthquake, so everyone went to the sea. This is a monument to the people that went to the sea and died. Now, it's known that a large earthquake is going to hit, so they put us into a Dynacube theater, which was a 3-wall theater, to show us what would happen in that giant earthquake that may come in 30 years, and how to survive the earthquake and the tsunami. It's on the floor. The film follows of the vignettes of 3 people all trying to survive the oncoming tsunami. I really have to give it to the city of Osaka for doubling down on this, and the Earthquake Center, because they're great tips on what to do during an earthquake and if it should come, the oncoming tsunami. And it's also a free service, which is absolutely incredible. And I think it's important to say that they had this information in English for even someone like me to understand. It's incredible, and the visuals really sell it and make you realize this is not a laughing matter. This is something to take very, very seriously. And since this experience is really made for people living in Osaka, they asked me, where do I live? So I checked where I live, and thankfully I'm above sea level, so I really don't have to worry too much about tsunamis, but I know where to go if I am in trouble. And if you find yourself out in Japan and you don't know where to go, ask, look around. Where is a school? The schools are the safest place to be. They're the most well-made, most structurally sound places in Japan. So go there. They're supposed to survive earthquakes. They're supposed to survive tsunamis. Just a little fun fact from me to you. And you know what? I feel like I can survive. I don't want to be in a underground area during a tsunami though. That sounds scary. But speaking of which, I gotta go in this underground area because I gotta take the train home. Now, as I always say, you can do it, I can do it, we can all do it. If you like this video, make sure you leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a thumbs down. I don't know, can you do that on YouTube? Yeah, you can. Leave a thumbs down, whatever. Subscribe to me if you like this, me or this video. And if you want to see someplace in Japan, leave a comment down below. I literally learned about the One Piece Tower because of you guys in Tokyo. And I want to head out to Tokyo. But I said this before, but I want to reiterate, I'm going to Europe soon. So maybe after going to Europe, I might be able to go out to Tokyo soon. But you guys all have a wonderful day. And as I always say, stay groovy.